Hello, guys, and welcome back to the ToozTalk podcast. Rated, we're not misfits. I'm joined today by my co-hosts, Garula.
Hello.
Snow.
Hello.
Our final episode for Scoop today.
It may not be the final, but I will be back soon.
He's taking a hiatus, and we have the most special guest we could have on the show, co-founder of YouTooz themselves, Austin.
Hey, what's up? I can think of a few more cooler people that you could have, but...
Well, for us, you're definitely
the coolest.
top of the list for us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's like...
where are you
we've been
going,
aiming to
Scoop?
get you on the podcast from the start.
Where are you going?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I am taking a long break from YouTube, not YouTooz. Oh yeah, and YouTooz, from ToozTalk for a while, because I need to focus on my life, family, what I want to pursue with my career right now. So, yeah, I'm just doing what Zeno is doing, just gonna appear once in a while.
That's motivational.
Episode. And I haven't been on an episode since Ben was on, right? I think.
Was that really that long?
Yeah. I missed a couple episodes.
For context, that's right when he wrote that article about YouTooz back in November.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's such a long time ago.
Yeah, it feels like a lifetime ago.
Yeah,
Anyways,
this is another episode with me in it. Hi guys,
it's a
I'm
rarity.
not dead. It's rare. All right.
Anyways, yeah, we got Austin on the show. It's a huge moment for us, and we're excited to have you on, man.
Thank you. Just one last thing before we get started. I just realized, does AA literally, is he holding a gun in your profile picture?
Yeah, he's holding a gun.
I just noticed that.
You just noticed that?
Yeah, because your profile picture is bigger now that we're on a call, so yeah.
Oh, fair.
Oh yeah, I can kind of see it.
So I found it on Discord somewhere. I don't know what server, but I saw it. I'm like, that needs to be my profile picture.
Yeah, that's
It
cool.
was my childhood game, and that just makes it funnier.
Yes. All right, sorry, I'll stop with the random questions. We can get into
Don't be
it.
sorry. It's good to be random here. We're all about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We have no sense of direction here. It's quite a spectacle.
Not wrong.
Before we get started into the questions, how have you been lately, Austin?
I've been good. Very busy, but obviously very good. How can I not be good? Like, it's just always fun to interact with everybody. So I mean, like, it's only getting more and more. So
Oh, for sure.
yeah, it's fun. It's a real fun time.
Are we hosting another Q&A in the main server sometime soon? Is it like this weekend or next weekend or something? I don't remember.
Yeah, we can do it next weekend.
Okay.
I'll post a
Yeah,
date.
'cause- Okay.
We should do one soon. Yeah, because I said I was gonna do it in the beginning of the month, and then this is gonna cover some questions, but obviously we should do a bigger Q&A. So
Yeah, for sure.
let's do
I mean,
that.
right now, considering that we're in the middle of the coronavirus shutdown in
Yes.
China, so
Yeah.
production is ceased for what, two and a half weeks?
Until the
Until the
10th is what the government says. I'm just praying that it's until the 10th now and not longer, because
Mm-hmm.
who knows. But I hope everyone has to just stay safe. So we're just kind of just waiting.
Yeah, safety is
100%.
the number one thing, so.
Yeah, but as a disclaimer, the coronavirus cannot travel on YouTooz in transit. So
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people worry about
Yes.
that.
Mm-hmm.
It is human-to-human contact through coughing, saliva, and all that sort of stuff. It is not transferable via object, as the corona needs a host to live on.
yeah, I mean, I saw
It's like
someone.
Venom.
Yeah, I saw someone post in the Discord. They were like, "Everybody's gangsta till their YouTube starts coughing," and I was like, "Okay, that's not how it works."
That was great.
Props to whoever said that.
That was amazing. Oh my gosh.
For context, we are recording this on the 5th, so we are still in the midst of that government shutdown in China. Hopefully, hoping and praying we get that back up soon, so shipping dates are fulfilled.
Yeah, I really hope nothing gets delayed. But obviously, it's completely a safety thing, and there's
Yeah.
literally nothing to do about it other than just hope everyone's gonna be safe and get better soon.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess call it luck that Shenzhen is on the other end of the country as Wuhan.
Yeah, I mean, still, it's still a very sketchy situation. I just hope it gets resolved.
100%.
Yeah.
Hopefully everyone there is okay. The virus seems to be spreading more and more, unfortunately, but scientists and doctors are doing their best to combat it. So hopefully sometime soon, everyone gets better, everyone gets safe, and you get out of this whole debacle.
Yes. And then everyone gets their U2s.
Oh, 100%. That's our top priority here.
Yes.
I got my I notorious. I'm still missing my fits.
You're still missing your fits.
I don't know why I just said that out loud.
Anyone that's been shipped is also like, with the delay, there's also crazy customs inspections that are going on right now. I mean, like, absolutely crazy customs inspections. Anything from China, and literally everything.
In LA.
Yeah, everything is made in China, so it's like every single shipment is just completely blocked right now at the U.S. customs. So it's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Hopefully I get him sometime next week.
Well, on this note, while we're talking about it, I know this isn't a question, but like, we're gonna start shipping out of the USA for U.S. orders, so that's definitely better in the future. So I mean, anything like this could have been avoided if the units were in the USA for U.S. customers, and the reason why we're starting with U.S. customers is because, you know, obviously there's the most U.S. customers, and also it's something to implement that we can actually like do really quickly, and that's been my main focus. And so all U.S. orders very soon will all be shipped out of the U.S. Obviously all the ones that are like being fulfilled really soon, all of those might not be, but in the future everything for U.S. orders is going to be out of U.S. So it's going to be a lot quicker. Like when you get your tracking number, you're going to get it in like 3 days. It's not going to have to clear customs, and there's going to be like nothing out of our control where we're like, you know, it's at customs, it's being inspected, there's not much we can do. So yeah, that'll be better.
That is awesome.
That's exciting.
Do you have a timetable on when that should go live?
I mean, hopefully it's every U2 starting, like even before, I would say, like, you know, like how there's a bunch shipping the Feb 21st to the March 6th. Like, I would say a lot of those are going to be doing it. So yeah, pretty soon, like really soon, like the next batch.
Oh wow, sooner than we thought.
Yeah, and I want to do Europe next, and then so all European orders to ship from within Europe. But that's like a separate thing to look at after US is tested and is working. Because, you know, it's one thing that we're saying we're going to do it, but let's just make sure it's working. And then if it is, it's same thing for Europe, and then all that stuff.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, that's actually really good news to hear. That was one of the questions I was going to ask that wasn't on the spreadsheet we created.
Mm-hmm.
So that's awesome news to hear. And for you guys in the United States, Pog.
Yeah, and everyone else. Like
finally,
I said, you're gonna get better shipping. It's just that US is obviously the biggest one to improve right now, and also the one that makes the most sense because it's in the US and it's very, like, you know, we're very close by, so it's very easy to do, easier than it would be Europe, which is why Europe is second. And then after Europe, obviously all the individual countries are going to get taken a look at, like, individually. All the ones like Israel and Turkey and I believe South Africa is up there for the longest times as well. Those are going to have like individual solutions. So those, you know, like everything's just in order of priority sequence. So it actually gets done. Because if it was all trying to be improved at once, then, you know, it would just take longer. So let's do one thing at a time.
Oh, for sure. Hopefully the testing is immensely successful. I can't wait to...
Yes, that would be great.
Neither can I.
I can't wait to see an email about my figure shipping and get it in 2 to 3 days.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
It takes like about a month for me to get my, even though I'm like dead center in America.
Sorry, Gorilla.
Yeah.
Romania isn't too nice to him.
Yeah.
Nope.
Your post office is so bad. Although, thank you for... Your post office didn't screw up what you sent me. Thank you for that.
Yeah, that was surprising, to be honest.
No dent, no rips, no nothing.
I'm glad.
Shipped him a pop anomaly, right?
Yeah, it was Pop Anomaly.
Do you have a leak for today? Did I give you one?
You did not give us one for today.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I guess I'm naturally gonna leak something by accident anyway, so it'll
Better
be
a world
fine.
premiere here than anything. I also have to mention to the audience, sorry ToozTalk 8 took freaking forever and will never release. We had super bad luck with that.
Yeah.
So we had to scrap it, so we're doing a Windows and Apple move and skipping numbers. So welcome to ToozTalk 9.
ToozTalk 9.
We do that too. Who's number 60?
Number 60, Ali A.
All right, you already know.
Oh yeah, the numbers have been around.
Yeah.
We just
Crazy.
don't know 69 and onward.
Oh yeah, I just want to know 69. That's one that I'm anticipating to see. Who's 69?
Well, it's funny. I was just talking about that at Subway today.
Were you actually?
Yes, I literally was having that conversation. I was like, is everyone gonna be happy with 69? Like, should we make it to this person, or is everyone gonna be happy? But hopefully everyone's happy.
People are debating if it's either going to be Davey 504 or Pyrocynical V2. Those are the big two. in the
I'll give
server.
you a hint. You're definitely warm.
Oh.
See, there we go. I accidentally leaked something. Or did I?
There's an
To
answer.
see Pyro V2 being 69.
I can see that happening 100%.
Yeah.
People are saying, "Where's this figure?" People want to see the whole figure. I mean, it was on Instagram. It was on your guys' Instagram story back in November, asking about a 4 or 8 inch design.
Yeah.
The 2D model, yeah, that's out there. So you guys can just go look back at that. You don't have to be like on the Reddit being like, "Where's the full model? Where's the full release?"
Yeah, everyone's.
It's out there.
Yeah.
I've seen
search
people
for it.
complain about it. I'm like, "Oh my lord, you guys!"
It's Donkey.
Oh
It
my
is
gosh,
done.
it's
Confirmed.
Oh my gosh.
Bring me back that PTSD we had.
Me convincing verified collectors that Spooky Souls was Bart Baker.
Able to pull that off. Honestly.
Oh, I never went into that, did I? So I'm gonna get myself into a little trouble here. I was shown the concept a couple weeks prior, and people were debating if it was Donkey or not. And I'm just like, guys, it's not Donkey. It's not Donkey, because it kind of looked like Donkey, but there was that helmet on the side, but it was the silhouette at the time, so kind of didn't make sense. So I took it upon myself to blur out part of the horse's red eye, and just make it really, really small. And I put it in verified chat for like 2 seconds, and people were starting to think Dark Horse. And since Bart Baker was a parody channel, Dark Horse by Katy Perry was one of his top videos. So people went into that and was like, "Oh my gosh, it's Bart Baker." Boy, how they were shocked at the full reveal. So it was great.
Can I start out the
Since it's not a Bart
questions?
class figure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Okay. So this one's from Lego Roy, the toy dealer.
That's cool.
Will there ever be prototype giveaways?
I mean, yeah, there's like tons in the office. I don't see. If everyone thinks it's a good idea, that'd be kind of funny. We could do like a Discord prototype giveaway.
Ooh.
When we first started, there was lots and lots of 3D prints. I've posted my picture of like beside my desk of like a dead meme from failed 3D print to proper 3D print, and then to pre-prod, and then like the normal one. So like we have a ton of, for example, I think the most we have is Critical, because we couldn't do, like, it took us a while to perfect his hair just because it's so exaggerated and anime like that. We went through like so many 3D prints with Critical's hair that was like, that's just an example. We have like tons of like 3D printed, like non-colored like stuff. There's literally a bag of it, like massive bag. So yeah, I mean, why
Oh
not?
my goodness.
Yeah, that'd be
That'd
funny.
be really fun to have, though.
Yeah,
That
we're
would be a
hoarding
cool
them.
contest.
Yeah, it's a good idea. We'll do that.
Sweet. This actually comes from Scoob, yourself. What made you guys decide to release figures every week after the Dolan and Grande drop?
Well, I mean, it's consistent, so it's a scalable system where we can do organized, we need to be more organized, and instead of it being sporadic, every single week seemed like the right thing to do, especially because certain people belong with each other and there's just groups that we can make. So it just made sense from a consistency standpoint and like a scaling standpoint that we can do more people if it's structured well. So instead of being like random whenever like we want to release it, also it's good for it's just like easy. It's like if every single Friday there's a drop, it's just like easy to know on Friday that there's a drop rather than like having to check like all the time, like for announcements and stuff. It's just kind of it just makes more sense like organizationally.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that does.
What would you say is your favorite drop you guys have done so far?
Okay, I'm just gonna pretend it's not Dead Meme because Dead Meme is the answer to everything.
Besides Dead Meme,
I have such an attachment
to
to Dead Meme. Okay, I would have to say. Okay, I loved Anomaly's drop just because he made a rap video, and in the rap video he like made it really funny, and I've always wanted to low-key make a rap video. I mean, who doesn't want to be like a rapper, right? So I watched that video like so many times. So I think his was fun. But obviously the first drop of Misfits was extremely memorable because that's the first time that the Discord went public. So I remember like the night where the Discord started having a bunch of people in it, and it was really cool to see everyone coming in. And the first person to join was literally Webster. Like he was literally like the first person to join the Discord, which is kind of funny because it's really funny that it was Webster. But I mean I think Misfits is the most memorable just because it was like the first drop that really started getting the ball rolling.
Mm-hmm. That actually leads into my next question from Oatmeal. How are you able to get in contact with the creators and get them to agree on a project like this, aka like the Misfits, for your first big drop?
Right, because we only had Dead Meme, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the idea mixed with, just the determination to actually get it done. Determination to get it done, meaning like we really wanted to get this done, and like we're serious about it, and we were willing to put in the work, and we were very we had it planned out when we approached them, and we just never kind of gave up, and we just kept asking people, and eventually Misfits as an example started to get the ball rolling, and then after that it was able other people said yes because they saw Misfits. And it was just like the ball just kept snowballing, you know what I mean? But I mean,
growing every inch it rolls.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, nothing crazy. Like we just had an organized plan, and we reached out to a lot of people, and we were just very serious about it, and we just kept asking, and it just make sure it made sense for everybody. So, yeah.
100%. That also kind of leads into another question. I forgot who asked it. Where are you? Yeah, Scoob, you asked this too. What content creator would you say was your favorite to partner up with?
I want to say Anomaly again, just because I don't know, I just find him he's really funny, like behind the scenes he's just funny. But if I have to say someone else too, honestly, everyone was really fun to partner up with because everyone's chill. I don't know, this is such a hard question.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I don't know, man. Honestly, they're all fun. Like, I can't pick a favorite for who I like the most because I don't really like interact. Have so many conversations as you might think. It's harder for me to say.
That's fair.
But I do enjoy everyone who's laid back, and is kind of just like a fun time, just
that makes everything so much easier.
It's just fun. Yeah. Oh,
this next one comes from Whipped Edge.
So he wanted to say something.
I was gonna say, the most recent drop, Lunch Club, was really, really fun because they were very interactive with everyone on Twitter and all that stuff. So it's really fun to see when it's reciprocated from them as well. You know what I mean? Like we were doing the whole, if you get a retweet, you can get a free figure. And, they were actually going in and like retweeting everybody. Like there were so many free figures given out, and usually that doesn't happen. So it was really fun to see that. So Lunch Club was definitely a really good time.
Going out of their way to do that for everyone.
Yeah, they were real good time to work with. Yeah, that was fun.
Oh, and speaking of the Lunch Club, aren't you guys getting them to sign those posters that people got at PAX East?
Where do you hear this?
Someone said it in Discord. I don't know, and it spread like wildfire, and like that's like the accepted theory, I guess.
I think so.
I'm still sad we didn't get Noah.
Hugbox needs to happen.
Hugbox is the I notorious.
He's the I know to the group.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the best way to put it.
Hashtag justice for Noah.
Are you gonna be there? Is anyone here gonna be there?
I actually am.
I can't afford it.
Dang. Yeah, I'm flying out to Boston for the convention, so I'll get there.
Cool.
Who off
I
from
think-
YouTube is gonna be there?
I'm not sure everyone who's going. I'm not going. Yeah, sorry.
Aw, dang.
But we will have something. Like I really want to have like like a pop up or something like that where we can meet everybody legit, because it's been enough time where I want to meet everybody. It'd be cool. It'd be a really cool time.
Yeah, for
That'd
sure.
be fun to just meet up with everyone.
Yeah.
That'd be so much fun.
It would be really fun because we spend so much time in this community. It would be really fun to meet everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Fellow Ultimate Collectors, Jake, Mr. Bricks, and myself are actually going to meet up at PAX and at the Misfits live show. Hopefully.
Nice.
So, I'm
That's so much
hoping
fun.
it's on the Misfits live show still happening for me.
I think that's the coolest thing. Like from me, when I see that stuff happening, when everyone's meeting each other, I mean it's really cool to see that YouTube's has made people become friends. I think that's like the coolest part of building the community, that I think for sure. Like there's nothing that beats that.
100%. I'm hoping there's a pop-up or like some sort of YouTube's booth there for like us to get a
Spawned off a podcast.
There won't be at PAX, but in the future there's going to be. We're definitely going to get that.
Sweet.
This next question comes from Whipped Edge. What was the process of you two's getting started?
The idea was just mentioned casually, like, hey, YouTubers would make really cool figures, and it just made sense because you have such an attachment to people you look up to, like these YouTubers, and I would want one in my place, like, you know what I mean? So it just kind of like made sense. And so after it kind of made sense, we had some blockers with trying to contact people, so we decided to do Dead Meme because we could just test it out. And then basically the idea of just evolved from there, and then it kept snowballing from there. But I mean, it was just like an idea that just made sense. And then I don't know, there was just something about it. We were all just like, yeah, that makes sense. Like it just, I don't know how else to say it. It just made sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Was it just like you and a group of friends at the casual lunch table conversation kind of thing?
Yeah, it was a while ago. I would say it was like December 2018. So when the idea was like first brought up as like a serious thing, and that we should like try and pursue it. So like it was actually before that the idea was mentioned. I think it was like probably, I have to say the months in chronological order because I still can't like go back 1 month. I have to like sing like the alphabet over again. You know what I mean?
You're good.
To do alphabeticals. So we're looking at probably October 2018 where the idea was mentioned, and then I would say in December, like it was like, okay, let's actually try and do this.
And
That's really
look
cool.
where we are now.
Yeah.
Hello.
You like made a lot, like over 50 figures. That's
Yeah.
insane.
It's pretty crazy.
I spent so much money and I'm proud of it.
So am I.
Spent so much money. We
And
all
plus-
have.
Plus, you two spawned off an unofficial podcast. too.
Hoping to be official soon, please.
You know, just contact intensity.
I actually, Gorilla and I contacted partners like 3 weeks ago. We sent a couple messages and it just stopped.
Just
Like,
message me.
nothing else.
Yeah.
Just talk to you?
Yeah, you can just message me. I'll respond faster.
Oh, okay, sweet.
I do DMs on Discord every day. Like, I clear through them. It's gone to the point where I actually can't just sit in DMs and respond as they come in like I used to. But, like, I just have to go through them all at once now. You know?
Like a whole clean swoop.
Yeah, because if I stay in it all day, I will literally get, like... And I don't want to say nothing done, because to me, like, answering DMs is definitely... It feels really productive. Like, I love doing it. It's probably it's definitely the most fun thing that I do during the day. It's just that I need to be realistic, and I need to answer emails, and I need to do, like, actual, you know, like, logistical work. And then when I'm answering DMs all day, it makes it hard to, like, really focus my full attention. So I do it in swoops now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so...
Gorilla, you want to come?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you get going.
I was
Sorry.
just going to say sorry, everyone, for the delays in my response time. It's been getting worse, but that's because I'm getting more DMs.
Don't be sorry. It just happens naturally.
Yeah.
It's very
People
understandable. Yeah. If you don't understand, then understand it.
Well, that's quite a blunt way to put it.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to reword it or like paraphrase it.
Basically, if you didn't know then, now you do know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the same
Let's put
thing
it
as
that-
understand.
Let's put it that way. Let's be nicer.
I'm sorry.
We try to be nice
Got
here.
upset. We try.
Unless it comes to Scoob, then I just become a d-bag to him.
And we're
Yeah,
just
that's
boys
true.
because I'm the minority here. Jeez.
Okay, okay.
It is true. I am the minority here. All right.
Well, yeah, you've appeared on the least amount of shows.
Yeah, that's true.
Wouldn't that be me?
Okay. Yeah, I've only been on like 3 episodes. The first one, the one with Rian, and then Ben, and that's it.
Jeez. No, you're on with Collector.
No, I wasn't.
Jeez. How are you still a
Yeah.
host?
You guys, you guys just have like give me pity points, you know?
You want a bag of Sun Chips?
Yes.
No.
All right, Austin. I have Harvest Cheddar right here.
That's the only flavor of Sun Chips.
100%.
For
Cheddar
real.
fish on chips is good. I don't like the original. It's bland.
The original's only good if there's literally nothing else to eat.
Mhm.
True.
That's the same with a lot of snacks now, I feel, nowadays.
I've been eating a lot of noodles lately.
Build your carbs.
That's all I have. You know, I am trying, but I have a fast metabolism, and it prevents me from gaining weight.
That's great. Me too. I had McDonald's because of it.
Fast metabolism for the win.
Yeah.
Helped me with swimming.
High five.
I can only wish.
I will say, fast metabolism is both a blessing and a curse.
It is a curse.
Why is it a curse?
I was a swimmer for 9 years, and my metabolism, it just kind of screwed with it a little bit. Like, I would try to get in as much carbs and protein as possible before like a swim meet or like big practices and whatnot, and then I just feel so drained halfway through.
Yeah.
So that's really the only downfall for me. I can't really say the same for everyone else.
True.
Everyone's a bit different, but
Well, for me, I'm taking like this workout class, and what is it, weightlifting? Yeah, and I just try to eat a lot and try to get like protein and all of that, but I just can't gain the weight to turn into muscle, sort of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel that.
So I cram myself to sleep.
okay.
Fine.
I'm kidding. I don't. I am not that sad about my weight.
Bro, I thought this was ToozTalk. I didn't realize this was like BetterHelp.
This is an intervention.
Scoop cries about his problems.
We're here for you.
G3, you want to come in with a question?
Sure. This one's from George. Will there be more YouTube videos?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Doge unboxing.
What ideas? I mean, yes. Like, any ideas? Like, if you guys noticed, like, we've been posting users like submitted ideas. Like, for example, the dead meme walking motivational lizard, and a couple Instagram posts were actually people from Discord's ideas. So any YouTube ideas, like, feel free to send them my way. Like I will 100% relay them, and 100%, yeah, we want to make new YouTube videos. I guess we just haven't thought of something that makes it obvious to make one. But like I said, like, just send me ideas. And for sure, like we have no intentions not to make YouTube videos.
Yeah, personally, I really loved the Doge unboxing because it really brought back that like old MLG nostalgia stuff, with, like the Mountain Dew and all that trick shots. I loved that format.
Yeah,
so
we were worried that actually that like that would go over people's heads just because it was kind of like older. Like I mean, it did like that meme was relevant like literally 10 years ago.
everyone loves nostalgia nowadays.
That's true. Yeah.
2020 is the year of nostalgia. I'm calling it right now.
Pretty much, yeah.
I can't do another remake.
We need Rage Comics U2s. Honestly, we need to bring back the Rage Comics.
Why you no answer?
Oh,
For everyone, all that stuff, man.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That even makes me feel old. Oh my lord.
Well,
I'm-
if you need an editor for the videos, I know a guy who edits ToozTalk, so
Quick plug.
yeah, real nice. Next.
I don't know if that was a jab or serious.
No, I'm saying it was clever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
This comes from Rue last. No, it's just Rue. I forgot to take out last Friday. Rue. What figure would you make of a character from a movie, video game, TV show, etc., if you did not have to worry about getting licensing?
Oh, that's a good idea. Question.
South Park. I love South Park.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh,
That one nurse Gollum.
oh yeah, there's Gollum.
She hasn't been on an episode since like the first like 3 seasons. It feels like I don't know. It's so funny that that's the most recommended South Park character over
It's
like
because
Randy.
of Legaroy. That's the only reason.
He pushed the Nurse Gollum.
What
He
about?
just,
Than,
like,
Nurse Gollum
Smashed
YouTubes.
it into our brains to know.
I think
So-
Randy would be so funny as a YouTube.
Oh my
Randy.
god.
Integrity Farms.
Yeah. Randy Marsh.
Did you watch the most recent season?
Like a part of it, not the full thing.
It's so good. You need to watch it.
The last season of South Park I watched was 17.
Catch up, dude. Oh
Yeah,
my.
they're really good now.
They've gotten better. So much better.
Well, that's good to hear.
The Amazon like 3-episode bit, I loved that.
Oh, Jeff
That
Bezos was so funny.
That was so funny. He gets smashed into a box. Machine error. Jeff Bezos coming in here big brain like.
And he made the kids open. Like that was such a messed up scene when he made the kids open the box.
Yeah.
That was just crazy. I wonder what he thinks when he watches that episode. I wonder if he gets mad.
Doesn't
Austin,
Jeff
did you
Bezos have
ever
to
watch-
pay his taxes?
I would assume he does.
I mean, like,
He
he's
does.
not like, how was it? Like, I think he's committing tax fraud right now.
Just because he's the richest man in the planet.
Probably.
I mean, maybe that's why he's the richest man in the planet.
If you were rich, would
Tax
you commit
evasion.
tax fraud?
I don't think he's.
I'd-
I don't know.
I'd rather pay my taxes and not go to jail, you know?
Yeah, you can't
Yeah,
avoid them.
true.
Mhm.
But you can also bail yourself out of jail.
Unless no bond is set.
True. Then you're just kind of screwed.
Yeah. Austin, did you ever watch Jimmy Neutron?
Yes, of course, obviously.
Remember what Jeff Bezos reminded me of was that episode where Sheen became like the smartest person in the universe and had the big head and
Oh,
would just
yeah.
float.
I remember that.
You know what I'm talking
I
about?
vaguely remember that. I really remember the pizza episode for some reason. That's always the one I remember.
I'm gonna find that image. Big brain
Pants
Sheen.
episode.
It should. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, another theme song's in my head.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But I only know the ending part, so it's just repeating over and over.
This is the theme song.
Yeah. Jimmy.
Me Neutron.
I just posted
Got
in the group
glasses.
chat. That's what Jeff
Oh,
Bezos
yeah.
reminded me of.
I should
That's-
make that my profile picture.
Oh my gosh. That's what
I'll
it
do it.
reminded me of.
I'll do it after the
That's
recording.
funny. That's funny.
I'm gonna put the comparison in real quick.
Oh no.
That's not it. Sorry, I'm flipping through images. There it is.
Sorry, guys, you will not be seeing these images.
You should edit these on the screen so you see what we're laughing at.
G3, don't forget this in editing.
Do not forget it.
Do not forget.
We have to pin it in host lounge.
Oh my god. That's literally what it reminds me of, and it's so funny.
Yeah, South Park's pretty funny.
I would love to see a chef YouTubes.
That would be funny. He's not in any episodes recently. They just cut him out completely.
Because the voice actor for him was like really offended by something in like a previous season, so he quit.
Are you
So he killed
serious?
off the character. Yeah.
I thought Matt and
I
Trey
knew
do
guy.
all the voices anyway.
No, Chef was actually voiced by a soul singer.
Oh wow. No
Wow.
wonder he has that angelic voice.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
surprised he didn't get offended until he got offended. Like, I mean, I watched some of the
It took what?
It took like 10 seasons.
like
Yeah.
the older
Oh,
episodes are
jeez.
like if you rewatch them, you're like, I can't believe that this. If it was even the ones that air today, it's kind of like that's crazy that they're getting away with this. But the ones from back in the day are way worse.
Because
yeah.
no one was as easily offended back then.
I know it
It
was.
was like the
Love
90s.
comedy.
It's so true. I think honestly though, I think people were still the same offended. I just think that the internet wasn't fully a thing yet, so it's harder to spread like the information as fast as like, you know, it's harder to like
Yeah.
inform people how offensive South Park is. But now it's like anyone can just share it and everyone will see it because everyone's on the internet. But back then it was like literally only select few people were on the internet all day. Like barely anyone was. So I feel like it's just harder
Yeah.
to see stuff.
Yet at the same time, like everyone around the world knows South Park is the most offensive show in the world. So like it's just expect it.
They except PewDiePie, they actually they complimented him the entire show. Do you remember PewDiePie's episode?
I do remember that.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
end. PewDiePie was like, and I would like to say thanks South Park for being on my show, and it was like the end of the episode. So like they really respected PewDiePie on the show. They didn't make fun of him at all. He was
Oh,
like
yeah.
the only person that didn't make fun of in a bad way.
He was seen of as a god by like Cartman and Ike and them.
I remember that episode.
It was a good episode.
Good times. I remember when PewDiePie announced that he was going to be on South Park or something.
Great
like that.
thought, great execution.
Hmm.
We've stemmed off topic so much, and I'm perfectly
Yeah.
fine with that.
This is what happens at ToozTalk,
This is a normality here.
Mhm.
especially after like 9 episodes.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
technically.
Does
We don't
everyone
talk
have water?
about
Is
it
everyone
today.
staying hydrated?
I do have water right here.
All right,
I-
water bottle
Yeah,
crunch
I do
check.
too.
I just have a glass.
Nice.
Wait,
all right.
hold on. I'm gonna pause.
All right, everyone's hydrated.
Empty
Nice.
Water bottle.
Heck
in my
yeah.
room.
Hydration for the win here.
I haven't been drinking water in days.
Oh my
That's not
goodness.
healthy.
I'm
That's not
kidding.
good.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
Okay.
I drank water today.
I drink salt water only.
What a
I
mad
just put
lad.
salt in my water.
I drink sweet tea all the time. That's my go-to.
Nice.
My go-to is water or water.
You can tell you're from the South. Like,
Yeah.
sweet tea all the time.
Sweet tea's where it's at.
I like McDonald's sweet tea for some reason. It's
They
good.
use like syrupy sugar, fake sugar.
Yeah, I know, because I work there.
Yeah, I worked there too.
Yo, that's the greatest. I love it. That's my favorite restaurant.
Really?
What's your favorite thing to get at McDonald's?
It depends. Whatever the special is. So right now they're doing like bacon Big Macs in my area.
What?
Yeah, it's really
That
good.
sounds so good.
I just have
But
a 2 for $5 where I'm at.
a what?
A 2 for $5 where you can get like 10 nuggets and a quarter pounder for $5.
Okay, they don't.
Yeah, we have that here too.
That's insane. They do not have any of those deals in Canada. Like every time I go to the States, I'm just like, yo, these McDonald's prices are insane. Like it's like $12 for a combo here with like a medium fries. That's it. Like you can't get any of that stuff. They don't do that here.
It's like $5.
That's crazy.
At my McDonald's.
I mean, I guess the
Oh, that
USD
shit
is
is
worth
insane.
more than the cat, but still, it doesn't add up.
Yeah.
That's so weird, dude.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like 10 nuggets by
Pretty much.
themselves like is $10 here.
Cross the border for McDonald's.
Okay, that's unless I had a Tesla and I wasn't paying for gas, then it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah. Use that YouTube's money. Get your Tesla. Get your Model 3.
YouTube's money.
Use that to make more U2s.
Use the money to make. I use the money to make the money.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, you know, like the Thanos meme. He's like, I use the stones to destroy the
I
stone.
knew exactly what you meant.
Yeah.
I'm
Spoiler
so
alerts if you haven't seen Endgame.
I've seen it by seeing the spoilers.
It's been a year, dude.
Yeah, even I've seen it by this time. Like, come on.
Have you even seen Star Wars yet, Snow?
No, we cannot spoil it yet.
If you haven't seen the movie after 1 month, you're legally allowed to spoil it against someone.
I know.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Honestly, in my opinion, I thought it was a good movie. I thought it was a good movie.
Should we spoil one thing at
Do
least?
No,
not. I
don't.
swear to God.
Nothing
no.
major. Nothing major though.
Not a major
No.
spoiler. No.
Spider-Man dies.
Oh man.
Oh my God! Why'd you have to say that? Come on.
Spider-Man dies in Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
Batman gets sliced in half by Kylo Ren.
Did you guys see Nelk's video when they were spoiling the Avengers movies outside of the theater?
No, I did not.
It was really funny.
Oh, I can't. I won't watch it. I just hate it when people spoil things.
They weren't though. They were saying crazy stuff. Like they were like,
Well,
I
I
can't
know.
believe Ant-Man is like gets married to like the Hulk, and like they were just saying like all this stuff, and everyone was like, "Shut up, dude!" And they were just like, "I can't believe it. It's crazy. I can't believe they would twist it like that." Like they were just talking out loud.
Remember the Ant-Man shrinking down to go inside Thanos? and,
Yeah,
like,
that was a great meme.
shrink. That was a great meme. And then
That
it died.
should have died right as it started.
Right when the movie came out, everyone was like, "That's not what happens."
That's not what happens.
Yeah.
I
I
hate
can't wait to
how-
see the newest Marvel movie.
Is it Black Widow?
Yeah, and then Disney Plus shows. Then got like Doctor Strange and all that.
Hey G3. How's it without Disney Plus over there?
Oh yeah, he doesn't get it till 2021. Holy crap! One more year, dude.
Wait, are you serious? Just use a VPN.
He did for Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Nice.
Did you watch The Mandalorian?
I did.
I watched it.
Well, I've
What'd you
watched
think?
it. I like it. It's cool.
Speaking
love
of
it.
Mandalorian, season 2 comes out October.
Yup.
Baby
I'm
Yoda's so
excited.
cute.
I
See,
want to
Yeah,
kick
we were
Baby Yoda.
We
I
were
love-
talking about Baby Yoda and stuff, and G3's like, what? What am I missing?
Oh yeah, he's like, what is this Baby Yoda?
So
I
cute.
love Baby Yoda. I
Me
was,
too.
but the meme kind of ruined it for me. So I'm hoping when the show comes back in October, I'll just be like,
Baby
"Hell
Yoda
yeah,
dies."
Baby Yoda."
Teenager Yoda.
Teenage
Oh my
Yoda.
God.
It's like Groot. I am Groot.
No.
Yo, was that actually Groot? That was a good impression.
Was it? Did you think so? Thank you.
Yeah, that was great.
That was horrible. Try
Kind of an
again.
impressionist myself.
The only good impression you could do is Carl Weezer.
I could do more than just Carl Weezer.
Do Carl Weezer. real
I don't
quick.
want to do Carl Weezer.
Do it.
Please.
You promise. Come on, do it.
Awesome. Do I do it?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like the consensus is yes.
From 2 people. G3's just quiet.
What's wrong, Jimmy King? Could it be that you're craving my croissant?
That was great.
Copyright video. Q-Ray does Skeet impressions from Jimmy Neutron. Him and I are trying to collab for a video on his
He's
channel.
funny.
Oh my goodness.
He's hilarious.
Yeah, he's really funny. There's some funny people in this community. There's some really funny people.
Oh, 100%.
And then there are unfunny people
That thinks
Yeah.
they're funny.
that think they're funny. I'm not naming anyone, but
Like
I think
us
so.
5.
Yeah, we're absolutely terrible. We cannot make jokes.
Yeah, I honestly cannot.
My voice impressions are garbage, I know.
Carl Weezer was pretty good though.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get back on topic just a little bit.
Yeah, let's get back.
This one's from Verb. Are we getting a site redesign in the not too distant future?
Yeah, for sure. We've been working on that behind the scenes. It's also really cool to see everyone doing that on their own time. Like the site redesigns, like I literally screenshot every single one that I see and I send it to everyone. It's really cool. So obviously we're working on that. We just changed the pre-order section where you can see them all. I know everyone's noticed that. But I mean, that's just a small little change. But there's definitely more stuff to come, including the vault. Like that's gonna come with the site redesign. I would say like the biggest blocker for the site redesign is just improving shipping and really focusing on slowing down and making sure everything's working well again, so we can stop with these like little tiny defects that we've been getting, or little slight oversights by moving too fast, which is why I actually saw this question. I was sent it before, about why are you speeding up? You want to read that question because it kind of ties in well with what I'm about to say.
Yeah, I can read that a little bit.
I think it was Blue Mako, right?
It was Blue Mako.
Mhm.
I'm gonna read the full question. Serious question. Why do you guys keep speeding up with figure releases when the quality keeps getting worse with how fast you go? Is this just a cash grab so you guys can sell your company after a year, or do you guys think you can make something bigger?
Yeah, so like I was saying, we're definitely focused on slowing down and fixing everything, which is why February is one of the, I think, like, how many releases do we have? Like 8? Like, it was very, very small compared
Something
to...
absurd.
It was low,
Yeah.
but, so, like I said, like, all these... I'm sorry, it is February. What am I saying? But you know what I mean? Like, we're definitely slowing down to fix it. We're well aware of that. We do not want to speed up if it's going to cause more a dip in quality. So we're extremely focused on that. And one of those improvements is the shipping out of the US. Obviously, is one small thing, but the bigger things is like, and I know this was a question too about like Pepe's butterfly. Like Pepe's butterfly, if you really stop and think about it, it was such an obvious thing that we could have thought about. Like, hey, this butterfly is literally tiny. Let's go one extra step in making sure that it doesn't fall off as much. There might have been something else we can do, but we just used the normal methods that we usually do for props, for lack of a better word, like that butterfly. So, things like that, we don't want to oversight them because we're moving too quickly. So there's no thought about this being a cash grab at all. This is literally like we're slowing down, we're fixing it. I mean, it would be stupid not to do that. It's very obvious if we don't do that, but we're going to fix all this stuff. And we wouldn't want, like, every time it's mentioned, it's really sad to see because the community is so awesome, and when you guys say stuff like that, it's taken extremely seriously. So we're well aware, and we're slowing down to fix everything. So 100%, we're definitely heavily focused on slowing down and fixing everything. But at the same time,
That's
we
really
don't
good
want to
to
like
hear.
stop everything, so everyone doesn't get like, we still want to be progressing and moving forward. So there's always going to be a certain volume that we're doing. But for example, like these past 2 months, they're definitely slowed down because we're fixing everything. After these last few months, after like the holiday season, it's been, it was crazy with like a few delays and a few defects like the Pepe butterfly. So we're really focused on that. Yeah, it's taken extremely seriously. Yeah.
It's really good to see you guys are actually putting in so much effort and so much time to
Mhm.
actually deal with this and get it fixed and whatnot. Support has been absolutely insane lately with
Oh,
getting
yeah.
people's replacements and getting things fixed. So massive shout out to those guys there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, I
still
mean,
really
without
underpaid.
without you guys, there literally is no U2. So it would make sense that that's the biggest focus, is making sure that everyone's happy. So it makes logical sense that this would be the main focus for sure.
100%. What was it? This is kind of off the thought of my head. What was a defect that happened that you guys did not expect and were like surprised by?
It's funny because like the one that came to my mind is something that didn't even come through. It was on the Misfits drop, the original Misfits drop. All of like the Tobies, their feet, like Toby's feet got messed up in the blister because the blister was made too small. And actually, funny enough, this ties into like another defect. So Toby's feet were made too small, so we had to the blister was made too small, which caused Toby's feet to like go on angles sometimes just because they were squished. So then for the next drop, it was like Leon had feet really similar. So we were like, okay, we need to make the blister on Leon much bigger so the feet don't get distorted. And then what happened? Leon kept falling out in transit. So
Oh yeah.
we made we made it too big. So then that's like basically like that was the biggest meme. Like we went from like one defect to the exact polar opposite defect, and then we just kind of decided on a happy medium in the middle, like of actually making blisters properly. So those 2 feet defects were probably like the most unexpected things.
For sure. Like my Toby was fine when I received it through StockX. Also praise StockX. They are amazing.
I
Yeah.
didn't get a Toby.
Disappointment.
This is on the Toby.
I'm joking.
And Santa Fits. Those are the only misfits I could get.
Oh really?
Yeah. Well, then I also have Swagger, Creamy, Zuckles, and Ina, but that's all.
Okay, this question also comes from Verb. Question for mainly Austin, but the host as well. What are your 3 to 5 favorite YouTubers besides Dead Meme?
Oh.
It gives you a good variety. Oh man, this is so hard. Let me go on YouTube's right now. I need to scroll through.
Dang, co-founder doesn't even know his own products. This is so sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's like.
I just can't think of the ones I like the most. Okay, Harambe.
Oh my gosh. What did the office think of when I sent that image? We can put that up on the screen for people to see.
Which one?
Of him at the zoo.
Oh, that was brilliant. We love that. That was so funny. I mean, funny and sad, mix of emotions.
Yeah, I was gonna take it to the original enclosure, but the walkway was closed that day when I went.
I was actually waiting for that picture.
I'm gonna get it this spring. Don't worry.
Okay.
Nice.
So Harambe. Does Tape count? Cause like that was really funny.
I guess so.
I'm sad I missed out on Tape. I wanted Tape so bad.
I think Tape was funny.
I have an extra thing of tape if you want it.
Spooky
Okay.
Souls.
Spooky Souls was one of my favorites.
I like them all. It's so hard to say. OG Swagger. So Swagger's in there twice. I can't say Dead Meme.
Yeah, we know you like Dead Meme.
So I can pick 2 more. So you said 5 or 6, so I have 2 more. I liked Critical so much too. That was a really funny one. Obviously. So that's 5, and then 6 I would say Schlatt.
Jay Schlatt.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love his.
What about you guys?
It's a pretty similar list to yours. Oh yeah, I'm gonna throw in some context here first. Snow had to go, unfortunately. She won't say that in the recording, but she had to go. She's actually leaving for Arizona tomorrow, and she has to keep packing and get laundry done and all that stuff. So she only had this about an hour to record. So
Yeah.
we thank her for being here and
Thank
all
you,
that.
Snow.
So yeah, thank you, Snow, for being here.
Thank you, Snow. I'm gonna message her and say thank you.
Yeah, for sure. My 5 favorite YouTubers. I'm gonna go on the website too. Sorry for the.
Does this count as upcoming figures that we know that are like, public
Sure.
too?
Sure.
Okay.
Harambe definitely is one of my favorites. Clown, I really love Clown. Motivational Lizard, I absolutely love. That
Yeah.
was amazing.
I was about to put it on the list. Yeah.
I'm glad you guys got that. Oh my lord. Slimesicle is definitely a favorite. And probably Spooky Souls for me. I think that's it. That's my top 5 for sure.
My 5. Wow. Okay. It would be OG Swagger, Spooky Souls, Pepe, Ted, and Ollie. His figure looks good.
Nice.
And the first-
Ali looks
it's-
so good. Oh my lord.
For the 6th one, I'd have to say Tuxbird. Tuxbird looks really good.
Oh yeah, I love the design of Tuxbird.
I love how
So
Tuxbird was
small.
leaked back all the way in like September.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. And then we're like, "Where's Tuxbird? Where's Tuxbird?" And we're like, "It should be coming this year, but here he is, February."
Guru, what about you?
I'd go with Critical, OG Fits, Spooky Souls, Motivational Lizard, and Transform.
Nice. Nice.
I don't get why people dislike Ted's figure.
Probably
Probably because
I've
of the
seen
head.
not the head. It's that he looks too plain. But I love the fact that he's a milkman. Like it's literally
It fits
Ted
with this
Nivison.
character. Yeah, that's what he built his channel.
That's how he built his
Basically.
brand over.
Like the milkman.
And being a grill master.
I love how they mention that on his on the back of his box
Yeah.
description.
Oh, that's another good question. Awesome. What is your favorite box design?
Oh,
Oh, that's really tough.
I have a good answer.
What's your answer first?
My answer. Okay. I'm stuck between two. Spooky Souls and I Notorious.
Yeah, that's
I love iNuts.
What it do? Oh wait, that's Australia. Holy crap! How did I not know that? It's literally Australia.
Oh my. I don't know whether to be proud you found it or disappointed it took so long.
Oh no, I only got his figure yesterday, so
Okay. Sympathies regained.
Oh, I think mine. Okay, I have a bunch, but like if I had to pick one, I would have to say I love how OK Boomers is like in an office environment. I think it's so funny.
Oh, I love that.
Like
I
it's
can't
in
wait
a
for
cubicle.
it to
Like
come in.
I just think it's so funny. Yeah.
I cannot wait for OK Boomer to ship and all that. Oh my lord.
I mean,
That's
also
gonna be
though,
exciting.
Critical is in an action sequence on his packaging with like with props using as weapons, you know. So I think that's really funny too.
props. That's so
Great.
funny.
It's a great replacement word.
Yeah, I don't know what else. I don't know how to say that appropriately.
Wait, can I change
mean-
my answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can change your answer.
Oh man, this is hard to. Okay. I don't know. I have like top 5 food boxes.
Oh my lord, I said one.
I know. I'm sorry. So like I said, Spooky
You're
Souls.
not sorry.
Yeah, I am. Spooky Souls, I Notorious, Pyros, Elvis, and Pepe's.
Oh, Pepe's is really funny.
I loved Pepe's.
And
Yeah.
also Cryos.
That's 6.
Cryos' box with the rings on the back.
That one was cool.
I'm
Yeah.
I am really rocking
That's cool.
right now.
By the way,
After saying that.
it's 4:13 where I'm at. Let's I can't believe it's already been like over an hour. I was only gonna stay for 30, but like obviously we'll keep going. I think it's fitting to end at 4:20. So like if we keep going for 7 more minutes, we wrap it up.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Well, it's 5:13 right now for me, so
Cool.
I wouldn't get.
Well, I mean it's 4:20
Join
somewhere.
and it's right where you are.
Close. Getting
Close
close.
to. Alright.
G3,
5:13.
what would you say is your favorite?
I'd go with the Christmas Jontron box.
Jollytron?
Jontron, yeah.
Nice.
Mine's probably
Like
Pepe.
the Christmas decor.
I like how everyone's is a bit different, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't mean to end up picking 5, but my most favorite would have to be Spooky Souls.
I actually do like that he got a bigger box.
I was surprised.
Kind of
I didn't expect it to be that big.
Yeah, we didn't either. Actually, that was a funny thing we didn't expect. We thought it was totally gonna fit, and then we found out there's no way he was gonna fit. So we were actually pretty nervous when we announced that everyone would be upset because it didn't match the whole collection. But yeah, it seemed like a lot of people didn't care just because it was a seasonal thing. So yeah.
The
Mm-hmm.
sleeve was kind of hard to take off, honestly.
That was
I
a
don't know if
little
that was
annoying,
just me.
but I found
Yeah,
that a little annoying. Yeah, it
Really?
seemed to be way more airtight to take the sleeve off of it.
I didn't hear that feedback until now, actually. So thanks for cool.
Really?
No, I literally never heard that before. So
Huh.
yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
I thought it was common knowledge with that one.
I didn't see anyone post it. Maybe I just didn't see it.
Okay.
Hmm.
This question comes from Small Joe in relation to what you two's tweeted out 3-4 days ago that you guys were going to start working with Chasing Polys on like his 3D models and such,
Mm-hmm.
which are phenomenal. I'm actually reaching out to him after this for a 3D concept. With the community U2s, the bash fashion tweet and whatnot, we'll be getting more than one if it happened, like more than just bash if that were to happen.
I mean, yeah, it's really cool what's happening where everyone's actually just making their own stuff because they want it so bad. So I mean, like, we're fully for that. So we'll see what happens with this. We're gonna run like a cool experiment, and it's a cool community project. So I hope it goes well and we can keep doing them in the future. But for now, we're just gonna test it with one and see what happens. Yeah.
So Bash is gonna be like an official release.
Yeah, we'll make I believe 1,000.
Bash
Wow.
fetch him. Oh my.
Congrats,
That is
Bash.
Awesome.
Yes, the doggy will live on forever.
That's amazing.
Hashtag ToozTalk figures.
Leave it in the comments if you want ToozTalk.
Please. What if we ever do ToozTalk figures in the future, distant future? I probably would change up my concept a lot. That Lars made.
Word.
I'm keeping mine normal. I actually just asked him if he could take the hat off of mine just so I can get a comparison of what I can do with it.
I just don't. Yeah, I'm just gonna probably like change the shirt and shoes and all that, but nothing major. Just keep my glasses and all that.
Other than that, Chase came out of nowhere with that Krunios concept. When I saw that, I thought that was a real thing. I thought it was really coming.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
cool.
wouldn't mind a
he's very
Kranios
talented.
shoes.
Hey, on this note, I just thought of a random question. We had the idea of, I don't know how I thought of this. Oh, I thought of this because you were saying you wanted to like change your hat. Imagine we had like props that you can interchange on a YouTube. Is that like gimmicky, or how do you feel about that directly?
I'm
What do you think?
100% for that.
Yeah,
I'm
that'd be pretty
100%
cool.
for that.
Yeah, like if you can change like I don't know, the beer can Papa's hand or something, you know? I don't
Oh,
know.
that'd be cool.
I'd say it's cool, just don't overdo it.
Yeah,
PewDiePie did with his figure, where he can much disassemble.
Word.
That's too much.
it
I
needs
would
to make
say,
sense.
like, keep it to a minimum, like not a minimum, but just like every once in a while with like figures that we know could definitely work with it.
Yeah, exactly. It needs to make sense and not be forced, pretty much.
Kind of like Gingerbread Creamy and his snow base. I actually took a knife and shimmied the shoes, shimmied him off the base, and it still stands perfectly fine. Like, I personally like it off the base, and I know a couple other people did that too, and some people like it on the base. Like, that I think would be a perfect example of like clip-on, clip-off stuff.
And Police Navi Doge.
Oh, with his snow base?
Yeah.
Yeah, so little things like that. Cool, noted.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, like not like every figure, just like,
Ones that would work. Makes sense. Yeah.
for
right.
sure.
Let's
One more minute.
yeah, let's any final questions or let's wrap this up.
G3, you got any?
No, I'm good.
Snow, not Snow, she's gone. Scoob?
She's gone. Nope, I don't have any questions at all.
Alright. I got one more question for you, Austin.
Mhm.
I'm gonna make a lot of people happy with this.
Are you ambushing me with? Oh god.
Oh. I've been asked multiple times to ask you this. Will you say poo talk out loud?
Poo talk.
There we go.
Nice,
there you guys go.
Poo talk.
Stop
Poo talk.
bugging.
Poo talk. Poo talk. Poo talk. Poo talk. Poo talk.
There you go. There's Poo Talk's little shout out. Also, by the way, they're coming on soon.
Nice.
We're gonna
Wait,
look
what?
at them.
Wait a second.
You
I
heard
thought
me,
this
so
was
they're
Poo talk.
crossover.
No, this is ToozTalk.
Oh, they sound the same.
Sounds,
Yeah.
yeah,
Very, very similar.
very similar. Yeah. Did you not realize this?
Oh, happy 420, everybody.
Happy 420. Good
Happy
timing.
520.
Skip
Happy 220.
Good lord.
Damn it. It's really
Sorry.
420 if you're thinking it's 520.
Gosh, imagine.
Maybe. Maybe I'm just
Wait,
too high.
It's 420 in two halves of the world.
Shut up.
You want to hear something crazy? You
He's not wrong.
want to hear something?
It's 420 on the west coast, and it's 420, I think, in like Kazakhstan.
Do you want to hear something crazy?
Let's hear it.
And it's actually true. I swear on my life this is true.
Let's hear it.
My birthday is on 420.
Is it actually?
Yeah, I was literally born on 420.
Holy shit.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
early
You're gonna have your birthday's gonna be every day for the entire month. Isn't that crazy?
How does
Oh my gosh. He's right.
see? It's either that or it's that my birthday gets drowned out by 420. So you can look at it both ways. But I mean,
Imagine Austin's trying to have a birthday party, but everyone's just like,
Everyone's
Yeah,
doing 420.
just
420 for a month.
Yeah, you're gonna have the same birthday every day.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I guess we'll end it
Alright.
on that fun fact.
Yeah.
We can bounce off right there. Thank
No
you
one's
so
gonna
much for
know.
coming on the show. It was an absolute honor to have
Of
you
course,
on.
this was really fun.
We've been wanting to do this since the beginning.
Well, I hope it's everything you expected.
Oh, 100%. Even better than
Yeah,
what I
it
expected.
was the best episode I've been on. Mainly, I've been on 3, so
That's saying something.
it is. Yeah, I'm sorry.
This is the
Don't
best
be
episode
sorry.
I've been on too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 100%. All right. Thank you so much, Austin, for hopping
Thank
on.
you.
It's
Of course.
been a pleasure talking to you again.
Glad you've allowed us to invite
But
you
yeah,
on.
Yeah.
just in general, thank you, man. It's been awesome.
Thank you guys. This was fun.
Thank
You're
you for
welcome.
you twos.
All right.
Thank you
Yeah.
for creating.
It's not. It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Thank you to everyone over there at the offices. Thank you to you guys for coming up with that. Thank you just overall.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
It's been
Thank you.
absolutely awesome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome too.
Just you're welcome.
I'll end it off for you with stay hydrated, man.
Yep. Water bottle
Yeah.
crunch check. Nice.
Hold on.
Hopefully, if we weren't so barbaric, it would be a stainless steel water bottle tap check. But it sounds like we all.
That's like that's like
Pop
Visco
open
girl
the
check.
I mean, I for one use a glass bottle, so
big
That's
flex.
fair.
Weird flex, but okay.
You didn't need to tell us that.
I use a Yeti cup. Keeps my water cold the whole day.
Wow, that's actually a flex.
I use this
I got it for Christmas.
school water fountain.
School water
Nice.
fountains, ew.
I mean, there's some that are like very cool and very good, and there's some that are like very disgusting.
My school was notorious for having bad water fountains. It was
Did you end the
great.
episode?
Yeah, probably. We probably should.
Yeah. Okay. I was like very confused. I was like, did we end it? And
All right.
just talk about one.
Okay, guys. Thanks again. I'll send. Yeah. All right. Peace. I'll send. Who do I
Peace.
send the recording to?
yeah.
G3.
You'll send it to Gorilla, actually.
KK.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for coming
All
on,
right.
man.
Of course. All right.
Goodbye.
Talk soon, guys.
All right. Talk soon.